Hello everybody and welcome to Manchester Explorer. And in this video it's going to be rather quick because I just wanted to document this old rail system here. I'm located on South Beach Street and this is the rail trail that was just revamped, as this was a very littered area just a couple years ago, as I used to reside in one of these neighborhoods. And if you followed my channel from the early onset of it, I did record this area, but I used to pretty much explore homeless camps, as this place was extremely littered. It was overgrown with bamboo, saplings, tall grass. It was filled with garbage. There was couches, TVs, paint cans, but there was also a lot of homeless people in this area. But it was very overgrown, and there was about a 3-foot path that you could walk, as that's how overgrown it was. But I did take those videos down as I was ranting and raving about the homeless people a little too much, so I got rid of those videos as I wanted to focus more on the historic value of the city. But anyways, let's check it out. But this is a night and day difference compared to what this was just 3 years ago. And I'm also going to cross Queen City Ave, where this old railway system continues on that hasn't been paved yet. And I used to live in this neighborhood on my right on Claremont Ave. And my neighbor, one of my neighbors that used to live, he lived here his whole life. He was in his early 70s. You know, he took over his parents' home, but he used to mention that he used to hop the train here to get to Elm Street. Him and his buddies did, as the train was only going about 10 or 12 miles an hour when it was going through this area. And I believe the train ran up until maybe the early 80s. I'm not positive on that, but I believe that's what I've read as I looked into it maybe 3 years ago. But this area, especially right here, was once littered with homeless camps. It was really gross, it really was. And also, this entire Queen City area is going to get revamped or remodeled, as they're going to be building a traffic circle here at the Queen City Ave and South Willow Street intersection. So I'm going to take a right, as I want to get some footage of it before it disappears, as in a year or two from now this is all going to look completely different. And I also read in the plans, I'm not sure if they're going to go through with it, but there may be a pedestrian bridge that goes over this road that leads to the railroad tracks in front of me, as this is a very busy road, as I don't see them putting what do you call it, traffic lights here, as I don't see them wanting to start and stop this traffic too often. And also, if you look here, you can see remnants of the these poles right here are once affiliated with the railroad system that was here. These were the old traffic lights, and they still exist, as I imagine these will be gone within a year from now. So we got some footage of them at least. I might have another video on my channel of that area that I just biked down, as it did get clear cut about a year ago. They removed all the overgrowth, all the garbage, and the homeless encampments. I think I posted it, but if not, I do have a video of me walking my dogs down the area about a year ago that I will post. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, but this entire area that's in front of me is getting reworked. It's going to be a large traffic circle that's going to be in the shape of a peanut. So this is all going to drastically change, as I just wanted to get some footage of it just to document it, as that's my main goal for this channel. If you're new to it, is I'm trying to document as much of the city as possible. As we all know, history changes really quickly. So in 20 years from now, somebody may come across these videos and see what this used to look like. And I'll show you the plans of what this is going to be turned into. Again, I'm not sure if they're going to be putting that pedestrian bridge or not, but it was in the plans. Guys, that's going to cost a lot of money, so I don't know what they're going to do about it. But we're going to take a right and keep following this railroad system here. And I believe this railroad system used to end in Derry, or used to head down to Derry or Londonderry. But the plans are to continue the rail trail system to continue on in front of me, so it all ends up to Elm Street, and it'll connect to the rail trail system that leads to the west side. Because right now the way it is you gotta like go through the inner city to continue on to the rail trail system, which is kind of annoying. But below me you can see remnants of some railroad ties. And this area was once littered with homeless camps as well. They all got booted out about 2 years ago, as this area was also very gross and overgrown. So they got a jump start on cleaning it out 2 years ago. But eventually this is going to be all paved. I give it another 2 years or so. There used to be a large camp right here where this old loading dock area was. You can see the railroad ties that used to go up there. This is an area that's, let's just say it's less traveled by your average person, as it's kind of a sketchy area. Although I've never heard of any problems down here. It's just gross. Even though it's dirty, it was much worse 2 years ago. Much worse. And that mill building to my right, that was remodeled a couple years ago as well. That used to be a shoe factory. And whoever restored it did a great job, whatever company it was. It looks excellent with the black windows and whatnot. As it's now apartments, and I believe the first floor is all small businesses. So it's nice that that building was saved. And many of you within the city don't even know there's an overpass or an underpass or a bridge on Elm Street, which I'm about to show you directly in front of me. Because as you're driving over this, you know, nobody's really thinking about what's beneath them. Yeah, it's called the Factory. That's what the building's called now. I believe it's in one of my videos, I forget which one, but I did briefly go over the history of that building. Not in great detail, but I did document it, and I posted some older photos of it. This area is rather soupy, so I'm not going to go too far into it. Yeah, I'll stop right here. It's getting kind of muddy. But right there, I believe the rail trail system, hopefully it goes underneath that, because that's pretty cool. But that leads to where I believe the Manchester Gas Company is. I think that's what it's called. So I'm not sure how they're going to connect the rail trail system through here, but I hope they do, because that'd be kind of neat. I also get a feeling a lot of these buildings on my right, they're going to start to slowly disappear. As I have a feeling that Manchester is going through a midlife crisis, let's put it that way. As I get a feeling that South Elm Street is getting a huge revamp in the next 10 years. That's just a hunch, but I really have that feeling, because South Elm Street's kind of an eyesore. And there's not really many historic buildings on South Elm Street that are worth saving, in my opinion. There's a few, but not many. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick video of this old rail system here. I'm not sure what this rail system was called, so leave it in the comments if you're an expert on the rail systems, because I am not. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.